will Tinubu react to this? See what Garba wrote concerning 100 days after Buhari. With this, you cannot understand that these leaders, they are just playing with Nigerians, innocent Nigerians. And now Nigerians are asking so many questions. These people, they know waiting, then they do so. You understand? Because when you look at their history, they are all corrupt. But you will see these people, after office, they will come and tell you, we are the best. Because the matter can't be like, me, I know say I the thief. And I know say you serve the thief, but you thief pass. Then I go come there exonerate myself. At least I thief. Even when people know say I thief, I still better pass you. But you know, you when be say people know say you the thief well. How far with the business? What is said is a kind of mocking President Tinubu. And now someone will be asking, these people, are they not the same party members? Are they not the same people who have, pushed Nigeria to where she is today? Is it not the same APC members that has made life horrible for innocent Nigerians? Tinubu brought APC to Nigeria, to the West. He preached it to the West, to the South. Let me take it like that. Which brought president, the former president, Muhammadu Buhari, on board. Buhari don't do it and he don't do finish. Dry Nigeria as like. Now, Tinubu don't dey here. Tinubu na the same APC. It can't be like say Buhari camp wanted Tinubu say, see, you not sabi do anything. Nigerians, when are they tell una say na me better pass, una they cost me, una never say anything. Anyway, make we hit the news and get the full details. But if you're just joining us, guys, please kindly share. Please share, like, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. How will Tinubu react to this? See what Garba wrote concerning 100 days after Buhari. This week, President Muhammadu Buhari clocked 100 days away from office after completing 2 terms of 4 years each as President of Nigeria. He chose to stay in Daura to be far away from Abuja in order not to distract the new APC administration, and in the hope also that the distance will make it possible for him to have a good rest and to care for his farm, which had not received as much attention as it needed while he was away. He goes to the farm 4 days of the week and is upbeat about how well the crops and his animals are now doing. He gets a good measure of rest, but the visits have not abated. To manage the numbers, he has a weekly program drawn for him as they did while he was in the villa. Visitors are scheduled on the program, but there are so many people who just start their motorbikes and cars to head out to Daura to him in the belief that he has the time to receive all visitors. Among these special guests are party faithful, grassroots groups, the farmers, artisans, artists, praise singers, nurses, doctors, religious leaders, community leaders, and several other professionals, but left out are those who benefited from the administration one way or the other. The other day, he was musing the decision to remove fuel subsidy by the Tinubu administration, saying he had hoped that it would lessen the pressure on him by constraining the large number of people who pick up their transports and held to Daura to see him from all parts of the country, but that he had noticed that instead of they coming one by one, his friends, including the poor and the marginalized, now group themselves, share calls to share bosses to come to see and talk to him. So why it is the case that some in the country were happy that he was no longer in office, there are some, even more, that continue to cherish and admire him. In the 8 years he led the country, Muhammad Buhari had taken many decisions, and as human, one or two may have been wrong, but no one, not even critics, can question his intentions when those decisions were taken. There has not been a single area that has not been touched by the Buhari government, with massive positive changes in the 8 years he had fought. In the normative functions of our government, an administration takes 4 to 5 major decisions in 5 years, and they rush to the public square to celebrate themselves. Looking at the record he left, the Buhari government has taken hundreds of major decisions in the 8 years it was in office. And yet you hear nothing but criticism upon criticism. The promise of tackling corruption and establishing a strong democracy was a prime factor in the rise to power by President Muhammad Buhari and the All Progressive Congress Party in 2015. On coming to office, the administration directed all ministers, departments and agencies, MDAs, to close their accounts with their deposit money banks to full operationalize the Treasury Single Account. TSA was launched in 2012, but left on the drawing boards. More than 17,000 bank accounts were closed, and an average of 4 billion naira in monthly bank charges were saved. Government revenue, it was found that, was being banked in personal accounts, and signatories were, in some instances, big men and women who had retired from service. This was closely followed with the institution of the Integrated Personnel and Payroll System, IPPS, to cover all MDAs in spite of great opposition by the armed forces and the universities. Ghost workers in excess of 50,000 were flushed out and savings in hundreds of billions made. It is no mean achievement that the Nigerian aviation sector made the world's second fastest recovering from the COVID-19 crisis. The critics did not want to acknowledge that maritime security experienced such a turnaround when Admiral Gambo came on board. In less than 1 year, the Internal Maritime Bureau was singing the Nigerian Navy's praises for normalizing the dire security situation in the Gulf of Guinea. GOG, that is GOG. Their report clearly stated that for the first time in 27 years, the GOG had become the safest maritime environment. There has not been a single area that had not been touched by the Buhari government. We have seen massive positive changes in the last 8 years. But as they say, the one who is pretending to be asleep is harder to wake up than the one who is actually sleeping. Bullies who attack government and sometimes dropped will continue to antagonize Buhari, born of hunger from lost opportunities. A certain Buhari critic who served as a military governor in one of the northern states, even his underwear was bought from government coffins. When they came in, they freed thieves, the robbers, and receivers of stolen goods, and even gave them a working capital. Within a few weeks, crime returned to Kaduna, and yes, the other place, and he has the effrontery to speak as he did. This society has no use for such squalid nonsense. How many of these people do you think were happy when Buhari said, no more free money. Okay, see what they are going through today. Can they now say that Buhari did bad? Okay, so guys, you've all heard it now. What's your take on this? Let's hear from you. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not. Thank you.